How much opportunity, time, money, effort, energy have you lost trying to solve technology problems in order to deliver a product as part of your marketing suite? Is it necessary? Was it worthwhile? That's what we're going to talk about today. My name's Chris Hargraves. This is Digital Marketing Mastery for Lawyers. You can find this and more things at knownlikedandtrusted.com.au, and we are talking about the tech barriers. After all, if you want to produce a video, if you want to produce a podcast, if you want to have a website, if you want to understand search engine optimization, if you want to run Facebook ads, if you want to do anything involving digital marketing, which is kind of the subject of this entire series, then you need to have some sort of appreciation, understanding, or ability to conceptualize the nature of technology and how it does stuff. But my question is not whether you have that, but are you unnecessarily overcomplicating it? And I think the answer to that is a resounding yes. The lawyers who want to spend 9 months deciding what microphone to get are the lawyers who aren't actually that interested in executing a strategy. I'm sorry, I know microphones are a hot topic, I know everyone has a microphone opinion, but it actually just doesn't matter that much. It is super easy to find a microphone that's good. Here's one, there's another one here. Here's another one. I actually just happen to have that lying around. There are microphones everywhere. They are around me. They are probably around you too. If you really need it, there's probably a microphone on your phone that is perfectly acceptable to get the ball rolling, because the barriers to entry for your marketing plan are not the technology, okay? You are using the technology as a convenient excuse while you sort out in your own brain how you're actually going to get past your fear of doing this particular thing. Because here's what you're worried about. You're worried about making a video or a podcast and being criticized for the quality of it. I know in your head you've probably framed that as, I want to deliver a high quality product to market, but that's not what the problem is. The problem is you're afraid that it will sound bad, or more relevantly, you're afraid that it will just be bad, and you're using the microphones and the cameras as a convenient excuse to prevent you from confronting that fear. So, welcome to Psychology Mastery for Lawyers, and my amazingly profound advice is just get over it and deliver something to market. If what you have is a phone and a tripod for your phone, you can do something with that. You can use that. That can get you started. It can frankly get you 99% of the way there to delivering something regularly in terms of digital media output, okay? You are using things as an excuse to prevent you from having to confront the real problem, which is you're a bit nervous about embarking on this particular activity. Now, chances are you have lower degree of nerves with some things you are comfortable about. You know why lawyers like writing articles? It's because we're comfortable with writing stuff. Okay, we write all the time. It's also why lawyers think they're good writers, because we do it all the time. Now that may or may not be true, but it is well inside our comfort zone. And that's why lawyers have not embraced as quickly as others the idea of putting themselves out there on video. Okay, it's confronting. They don't like hearing the sounds of their own voice. What they don't want is for someone to criticize them or to give negative feedback, because that is deeply, deeply terrifying as an industry full of people who are relatively perfectionist. That's not going to be a good thing. And so what we do is we look, oh, I've got a $30,000 budget for my camera and my tripod and the unnecessarily overpowered software and the unnecessary microphone that I'm going to get. And should I get a lavalier, or should I get a desk microphone, or should I get a shotgun, or should I get one of these things with the pole that comes out, and do I need this fluffy thing that goes on it, and which one should I get? And then you sink dozens and dozens and dozens and dozens of hours into investigating that problem. And that's not actually the problem at all. The problem is you just don't want to do it. So my advice, use what you've got. If that's a phone, that's fine. Just do that. I know some people think that you should take it higher and further. That's not it, okay? You can do that if you want to, but stop using that as the excuse. Get started, start doing the thing. If it's a podcast, do the podcast. If it's a video, do the video. If it's both, then do both. If you don't understand how to edit and post and whatever, outsource it. But stop using all these competing excuses. You could solve your dilemma in about 10 minutes with about 5 minutes worth of Googling and 5 minutes worth of time shopping on eBay, and you would have all the gear you would need underway, arriving at your doorstep. So get on with listing some of your topics and start producing the content that you know. Bit of tough love, not actual psychology. If you insert disclaimer here, but seriously, I mean, you're using what camera you buy as an excuse, right? Honestly. I'll see you next time.